Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Jazz come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Golden State Warriors. Round 2 of the NBA playoff.
On tap tonight, NBA. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now Golden State's starting five. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guard, Curry and Hield. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Butler against Markkanen. Kessler with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. Payton kicks to Butler. And the three ball is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
MP against Hield. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Payton outside. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. And this group looking so confident here in the postseason. Just cruising so far. Going 5 games straight. Undefeated.
And this is a team that isn't just looking at going deep in the playoffs. They want the ultimate reward that only comes after 16 wins. The way they are playing right now, they are clearly in contention to go all the way. And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Phil Harden. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. MP outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he can't jam it through. To the paint. Here's Green. Lee pass was put in just the right spot.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
George. And the shot goes down. George has got 5 minutes.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Outside Curry. Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. In fourth position, Al Horford.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
MP passes to Bailey. Jazz passing it around. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Horford. A rebound by the Jazz. They won their last game Monday night.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Richard. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Here's Butler. Puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford and Richards. No block shot. And the rebound by Nurkic. Utah leading by 7. Pass to Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And he makes that one.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Collier. Still yet to score. So both teams changing it up here. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He dropped 35 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Nice take from Curry. And it's sent back by Kessler. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes the first. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Buddy Hield comes in for Brandon Podziemski. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Curry looking it over. Shoots over Collier. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
MP outside. Jacks up a 3. 8 for 11 now as that one does not find the mark. In the corner, Horford with it. And nothing is falling for him right now. Utah leading by 14. MP inside. Curry meets him. A nice shot by MP.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
And Utah making a change here. George is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Payton's checked in. Green kicks to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Utah.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Curry against George. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Again, Hield missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Edwards. And he has 28 points for the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for MP. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry from deep three-point land. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Utah Jazz.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
And that is it for halftime.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. George is out there with Edwards, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And good that time.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry dishes to Hield. Again, Hield missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
So it's the Jazz now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Count that one. Edwards got 37.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Hield against MP. Now here's Hield. He's guarded closely, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's MP.
Oh my God. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
What a great look. Here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Curry passes to Hield, lets the 3 fly, and the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside Butler, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Green, uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his second basket of the game.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Utah.
It's Edwards on the wing, covered by Hield. Baseline try. Edwards' shot is good. MP's got 11 in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Back to Curry, beyond the arc. Hendricks pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's MP. It's good. Edwards got 43 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Warriors shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. No one near Payton as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How
many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And stolen by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Left side, Butler. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Jazz. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Driving to the basket. He can't get that one. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Curry passes to Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. For the Jazz. Norkic checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Bailey snubbed in for Mikhailuk. And both free throws good for MP. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Pass to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Belton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the... That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. MP has been leading the charge for Utah. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a...
Look here for the Warriors. Utah calls timeout. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low. And Hield gets it to go on the assist from Green.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Here's Edwards, and Utah again with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Right block shot. And Curry puts it in. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
Edwards. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Curry dishes to Butler. Back to Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Warriors.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
And a historic night, GA, closing in on top rankings all-time in single-game playoff scoring. Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. He had a nice open look right there.
And never shying away from a 3. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Up top, Curry. Butler from outside. Let's go. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot comes out. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's MP. And another one.
And he's now claimed the 2nd most points ever in a playoff game.
Boy, he is really taking advantage of the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP. Disruptions, deflections, interceptions. You were wreaking havoc. Do you feel in the zone?
I felt ready. You know, we watched a ton of film on these guys between our coaches' prep work and my teammates' communication. It can look easy, but that's all hard work going on behind the scenes.
So it paid off tonight, MP. Well done.
Yeah, it was supposed to, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.
All right, we're here with MP in the locker room, moments before the tip-off of Game 3. MP, there's been some chat on social media about a bug that's going around.
Yeah, I seen that.
So why don't you tell them how you feeling?
Okay, I mean, listen, it's simple. Y'all don't got to worry about your boy MP. I'm 100% locked in and ready to go.
See that, folks? He's doing just fine.
Yeah, better than fine, actually, Xander. I'm about to put on a show for all y'all tonight, so just keep watching. MP, ooh, out. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. I've been throwing up all day, bro.
Yeah, you might want to sit down.
You ain't never lied.
You been able to keep fluids down?
Not really. I've been working with the trainer, so I think I'm as good as I'm going to get right now.
You ever played a game this sick before?
One time in high school, I had strep throat. 103-degree fever. Yeah, fatigue, all of it. My mom was furious that I played.
That's fair. Your mom. How'd you do?
Like what? Like in the game in high school?
Yeah, how'd you do?
Tripped up, bro.
Look at you. Serious?
You're dead serious, bro. I'm gonna try to see if I can tap into some of that magic tonight. Right after I go through it again.
Stop, MP.
I'm being told that MP and at least 2 of his teammates have been hit with a severe stomach bug in the last 24 hours.
Education or focus? You might come to the right place. What's the idea here? We already.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Jazz come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Golden State Warriors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals. This one promises to be hard-fought. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. The starters for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. MP is out there with Keontae George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. So Golden State will get the first possession. Green with a screen on George. Rebound, Utah. And so far, no one has figured out a way to slow this group down. 6 wins in a row in the postseason and aiming to make it 3-0 here tonight.
They are definitely a talented group, and they are clearly in the driver's seat right now. But that could change here tonight.
Tough times for MP and the rest of the roster here in Game 3. A lot of reports coming out. A large portion of the team is dealing with a virus.
Yeah, and it seems like most players are going to try and gut it out. But they won't be anywhere close to 100% tonight. Eventually, the toll it takes on you shows up, and you feel sapped of energy.
Here's Markkanen. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big-time finish.
Pass to Butler. The rebound by Markkanen. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edwards, a pass to George. Outside Edwards. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back to you, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. And as hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking. So often game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Kicks it to George. MP drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside Peyton. Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Outside Curry. Outside Peyton. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. Again, the miss by Butler.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Curry for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look here for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Hendricks comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Bailey subbed in for Sensabaugh. MP's shot is good. MP's got 14 points for the game.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Watch your head. Jimmy Butler in the house.
Utah leading by 6. MP outside. And Edwards slams it in.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now Podziemski. Outside Curry from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's MP. And he lays it up and in. 18 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Curry. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
MP inside. Defended by Podziemski. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Hield. No good with a layup. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Utah ahead. They're up 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Draymond Green. What are they telling you, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. And to come down with an injury at this point is a huge blow. The last thing he wants is to bow out in the midst of the playoffs. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. Now, the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Quentin Post out there with Al Horford. And it's Hield in at small forward.
Oh, throw it
Look
down!
out!
Can you say elevation?
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Warriors trail by 15. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Curry. And here's Horford for three. Kessler with a rebound. And here are the Jazz. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Horford against MP. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. And Kessler lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 17.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A different look for Utah. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Hendricks, and Sensabaugh subbed in for Mikhailuk. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Curry, fires for three. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king!
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Payton.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Three-pointer. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the evening. Post checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Podziemski. Then for Utah, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Kessler. And it's George in for Collier. Back to Curry. Here's the three. Edwards pulls it in. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. George with it. Now guarded by Curry. Here's Markkanen. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Payton. And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Utah leading by 22. Here's George. Sinks that one from the post. George has gotten his first bucket of the night.
With that shot in his bag, George doesn't have to get all the way to the rim.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Bailey's checked in for Sensabaugh. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. MP 3rd.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
1:06 left in the second. Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. Over Markkanen. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 6 points.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. On the wing, Payton. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
MP's shot is good.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Guarded by Edwards. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. He can't get that one to fall.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And so it's Utah, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Utah Jazz.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. George out there with MP, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. MP, the pass to Markkanen. The shot won't fall. Well, the Warriors shooting only 39% so far in the game. Stolen by MP. And he lobs it up to the rim, and Markkanen with the stuff.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air, and he'll finish.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Outside Payton. Pass to Butler. Horford, a screen on Markkanen. And here's Butler outside. Utah grabs the miss. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Butler. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
Covered by MP from 15 feet away. No good on the shot. Ooh, nice D from George. Utah's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And the basket by Curry.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
And Utah calls time here. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
An impressive display. How about that look on the TNT connected cam? Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Inside. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Payton against Edwards. Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. And finished off by Kessler.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
Outside Curry. Left side Butler. Goes up from the block. It doesn't go for him.
When the ball touches the paint, you've got to swarm defensively. Really good job on defense.
MP inside. Fade away. That one rolls around and rims out.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Podziemski's checked in for Stephen Curry. Nurkic is checked in for Utah. Mikhailuk comes in for Sensabaugh. Pass to Butler. .152 left to play in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Yep, that one goes.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Butler passes to Horford. Outside Payton to get back on track. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Bailey's checked in. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Utah with a change here too. Edwards, he's checked in for Bailey. Guarded by Edwards. To the inside. Utah grabs the miss.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Jazz.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
They've got Gary Payton II. Butler out there with Al Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry. That's the Warriors 5.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Golden State. Shoots from the right block, and they pick up 2. Edwards has got 44.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. And now that they're up 3-0, Winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I wanted to set the tone that there's no excuses. So I played down the illness pregame, but my teammates, man, they knew I was going through it, and they lifted me up.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
I take pride in my ability to overcome adversity, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sorry. There's only one MJ, and I ain't there yet. You know, not yet anyway.
Well, it's time to rest up, MP.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
Ryan, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Okay, so story time. When I was in Europe, I had a rough start to the season. And that's because the adjustment to the pro game was tough for me. I didn't speak the language, and an airline had even lost one of my bags. Now that I think about it, I lost a pair of my favorite Jordans.
Oh, not the J's.
Yeah. Yeah, I was moping around during one of my first practices because of that, and a teammate came up to me and he said, MP, everyone's life is hard. Yours, mine's, the people in the stands. Nobody cares about your problems.
Talk about tough love.
True story, yeah. He didn't like me at first either, but he helped me whether he knew it or not.
And how'd he do that?
He snapped me out of it. Out of all my self-pity, it was gone. You know, I realized that I was dealing with something, but so what? And I had to ask myself, okay, I can try to overcome it, or I can give up. What kind of person do you want to be?
That actually makes sense, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, here we are. We've had a few things go against us this series, but so what? Everyone's going through something. And we've got a chance to go to the conference finals if we win one more game. One more.
All right, so how you feeling about your chances?
Bro, I am ready to run through a brick wall for this win. And nothing's gonna slow me down. I promise you that.
What am I thinking of? I don't know, like a player? What's the silent one? Like Miami?
Oh my goodness, you guys are so ridiculous.
Was LeBron.
Anyone been to Utah?
He's gotten some good breaks,
But my neighbor went and showed me some of the coolest photos.
You think
Had
the Germans
all the
can make
best
the
shots
league?
on campus and emphasizes the Reds.
MP.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Jazz have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Golden State Warriors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. MP out there with George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Butler, and it's Horford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside Curry. They kick out to Hield. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Here's Butler. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Butler. Horford with a screen on Markkanen. Here's Butler. They kick out to Hield. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Edwards, that's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Butler against Markkanen. Right side, Butler, 6 to shoot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Three-pointer, Hield. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Outstanding jumper from Buddy.
Utah has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Utah again with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Horford. Releases. Butler, and wait a minute. MP looks hurt. MP's in pain. And folks, this does not look good. Looks like he may have turned his ankle. This would be a huge blow to his team and fans.
Yeah, you just hold out.
And so...
Timeout. Team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And we're getting confirmation now. MP is cleared to return in this one. Wow. He'll start the second half for his team.
They're saying it's a high ankle sprain, and I think it's likely that MP would sit the rest of this one out if it were a regular season game. But with his team on the cusp of getting through to the next round, I'm not surprised to see him try and play through it. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Payton looking around. Back to Hield. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Hield's got 9.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Outside, Payton. Back to Curry. Good defense by MP. Jazz trail by 13. There's the triple. MP showing the range.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Curry passes to Butler. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP outside. On the wing, Markkanen. No good with the wing jumper.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He ended up with 44 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
The drive by MP.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Warriors leading by 10. Hield outside. Payton kicks to Butler. To the inside. Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
A baseline J. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got 1:18 left in the third. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 28.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Podziemski. Good on the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly.
With authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And stolen by MP. Here's Bailey, and finished off by Bailey.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry kicks to Richard. There's the pick. Inside. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 5. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's MP. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Edwards from deep three-point territory. The quick look, no good that time. Down low. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Pass defensible. Back to MP. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Richard. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 9.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 33.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
D'Anthony Melton, he's jacked in for Curry. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Podziemski, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Jazz trail by 8. MP left side. From the corner, Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Melton. Outside Butler. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Markkanen passes to Edwards. Markkanen sets the pick for MP. And Markkanen throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Butler. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards fires. Big time fadeaway.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you once again, Allie. Hield, and there's the dunk.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Jazz trail by 6. Edwards. Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Hield outside. Launches it. He drills the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you get to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Now, here's Butler. Stephen Curry. Curry nails the triple.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
MP inside. Covered by Hield. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Butler. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Edwards knocks down the 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Butler outside. Horford fires. The long shot, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for Utah. George, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Now Horford. Hield, one-handed.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the Jazz call time here. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
MP. No good from 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3. Butler hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
A high IQ play from a high IQ player. Butler, the second chance opportunity there.
Here's Curry. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now Butler. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
Your team came up short on this one, but not you, MP. Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night you were feeling it, or encouraged that your individual performance bodes well for the future?
Listen, it's cool that my shots were falling, but that's not what encourages me. What encourages me is knowing that every guy on this team is just as sick as I am after a loss like this. If this loss doesn't bother you, you don't have what it takes to win in this league.
In it to win it, right, MP?
Yeah.
Back to you.